value of a service is always greater before it's received than after it's received. Let me say that again one more time. The value of a service is always greater before it's received than after it's received. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com as well as the Dog Trainer Marketing Group on Facebook. I got a question about financing. Adam, how did you do financing when you had your dog training businesses? That's the question. Now, let me back up just 1 second. You probably watched my video on dealing with price shoppers. If you haven't, we just uploaded it today. Check out my YouTube channel, Katz on Marketing. You can watch the video there, and it'll tell you about how, if the issue of price comes up, how to deal with price shoppers, and that relates to just mentioning the financing, mentioning the fact that you have financing that's available. So how would I actually incorporate financing? With all of our dog training programs, when they came in for the consultation or when we met them for a consultation, I'd always offer a $100 signing discount if they signed that day, on the day of the consultation. Now, after I give them my pitch and after I closed, the close is like, so does it make sense for us to work together, or whatever close you happen to be using. After I close them, if I got a price objection, and a price objection is like, I love it, I totally want to do it, I just can't afford it right now, then I would counter that objection by mentioning our financing, the way that we could do financing. The way that we did it was, if they signed, if they gave us 50% of the money on the day of the consultation, then they get the signing discount. That's the motivation for them to give you some money today. So if you give us 50% today, that is for a $1,000 program, that would be $500. And then in 2 weeks, when you get paid, come back and then give us a call and come in, and we'll schedule the first lesson. And when you come in for the first lesson, then you bring the final 50% payment. Or for some people, if they needed it split up into 3 payments, then they'd pay 30% today, they'd pay 30% in 2 weeks, and then they'd pay the final 30% or 33% in a month when they got paid and started the program. But the way that I always did it was, I would always get paid in full before I ever even picked up the leash or started working with the dog. The reason why is that you are running a dog training business, you are not running a collections agency. And eventually, if you try and finance them yourself, eventually you're going to have people who default. Now, what that percentage of defaults ends up being, who knows? It's probably different for every business owner. But I never wanted to be in that position, because I always, number one, I like having the money, and number two, I don't want to have to worry about chasing people around for the money. Stuff comes up, emergencies happen, people die, they move away, they get sick, whatever. They'll come up with a million excuses as to why they couldn't make the payment after the fact. Why? Because the value of a service is always greater before it's delivered than after it's delivered. So however you structure it, make sure you get paid in front. Let me just add one thing real quick. I forgot to mention, several of my clients use PayPal, and what they do, apparently there's one of the services that PayPal offers is that you can get the client, the prospective client, enrolled in PayPal, and then PayPal will finance it for them. So you get paid up front, the client makes payments to PayPal. So it's a great way to offer more extended financing, over a period of 6 months or a year or 2 years or 3, or whatever it is. And you don't have to worry about it because you get paid up front. So the main takeaway is that you want to get paid. Don't do any work until they've paid you in full up front. And the way that I did it, again, was 50% today and 50% on the day of the first lesson. Hey, I'm Adam Katz for DogTrainerToolbox.com. We also run a Google AdWords management service. If you're looking for more dog training clients, if you want more desperate dog owners calling you, and if you want to stop lying in bed worrying about whether or not you're going to have enough clients to cover your overhead, get in touch with me. If you go to DogTrainerToolbox.com, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a box that says something about Google AdWords management for dog trainers only. Read through that page. At the bottom of it, there's a link to my calendar app. You can book a free phone consultation with me, and we'll talk and see if what we're doing with Google AdWords would be a good fit for you in helping you grow your dog training business. Take care, guys.